Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you are around the world, and welcome to round 3 of the Crest Autosport Sim Rally Championship. Today we are live from Mexico for the third round of the season. It is our first gravel rally of the season. So before anything, let's just go through the stages that the drivers will be taking to today. Rally Mexico consists 100% of grease stages from the Dirt Rally game. The first stage drivers will take to is the Orispevsky stage, which is half of the bottom stage you can see on the right there. Then the Abiscoilado, which is the rest of that stage. Then the drivers will take to service for the first time, and then head out for 3 stages, one long, one short, and one long one again. Cathoto Leontio, a very fast downhill, hairpin riddled stage, which is the top one you can see. Very, very fast, scary stage. Orispevsky, the second running of that, is next, followed by Sistra Tia, which is the entirety of the bottom stage you can see. And the drivers will take to service for the final time and then head out for 4 more stages. The first one is the first running of the Cariffi Daphne stage, which will later on be the power stage. Stage 7, the Parasma Platani stage, the last long stage of the rally. And then the Pomona Ekrixi stage, and then finally the power stage, which is Cariffi Daphne. And the power stage is always the final stage of the rally, and is the stage where drivers battle for bonus points. The top 5 drivers of each class can get 5 to 1 point, depending on where they finish in the top 5. We'll just get the championship standings up for you next. See how everyone's doing. So there we are, the super category as it stands at the moment. Team Ukana is leading the championship on 72 points. He took his joke around in Sweden, which served him well because he won the rally and won most of the stages. Didn't win the power stage though, so he did lose a few points to that. In second place is Mika Salonen, a very good start to the season. His Monte Carlo and Sweden are not his favoured stages in rallies, but he's done very well. He's got himself 41 points here, just shadowing his teammate, Team Ukana. They're both the Frittasport team. Third place, Tommy Nurvinen. He won at Monte Carlo, but in Sweden, not so much luck, as he got 6th overall in the rally. Not a good rally for him, but he'd be looking for a bit of redemption here. Alex Everett, last year's champion, 31 points in 4th place. He got 3rd place in Monte Carlo and 4th place in Sweden. Daniel Bayer, 22 points. Not such a good result in Monte Carlo as a DNF served him, but 2nd place and a lot of podium places on the stages got him 2nd place in Sweden last time out. Nathan Johnson in 6th place on 16 points. Joel Simpson 7th. Rene Certens 8th. 9th is Mark Johnson and Merrick Gleixner in 10th. Of the pro category, Kevin Edwards leads the championship, coming out of Sweden on 40 points after he battled for the win with Paul Morris, who sits in 3rd. Paul Morris was the winner of Sweden. Kevin Edwards finished 2nd. Liam Quinn, who won at Monte Carlo, only managed 4th in Sweden, but he's on 38 points, only 2 points behind Kevin. Tom Martin of Crest Autosport won the power stage in Sweden, but only 5th place. in Sweden, but he still managed to get himself fourth in the championship at the moment. Alex Chano on 19 points. Didn't score any points, in fact, in Sweden, but he did have a good rally in Monte Carlo. Third place and second on the power stage. Michael Magambi takes 6th place, tied on 15 points with his teammate Garage Gali and Craig McLeod-Evans. Jonas Torsonen has been put back down to the pro category. He was in the supers, but unspoken circumstances have led him to bring him down to the pro category. And in 10th place, Pedro Diaz da Silva of Crest Autosport. The AM category, Carlos Andrade of Crest Autosport won Monte Carlo but only second in Sweden. Gets himself 52 points in the championship coming into today. Edgar Sancinelli second place in Monte Carlo but first in Sweden. It's looking like a good battle between these two. Harris Ramontes, a much better season this season. Last season he barely dented the top 10. This season he's in the top 3. 29 points coming out of Sweden. A great start to his campaign in the new Ford sponsored by Tams Detailing. Alain Javordin of the Simulation team in 4th. Arnel Ludwig in 5th. Tonga Guardia is tied for 5th on 20 points. Samuel Kumo on 18 points in 7th. Lawrence Falcons 8th. George Rupadakis 9th. And 10th is Eddie Bear. The team standings. Free Sport, as expected, take the lead. They've had quite a few rally wins already this season. Many points scored in Sweden. Gets himself in the lead of the championship on 157 points. Crest Autosport 53 points down in 2nd place. AW Decals with a stunning performance in Sweden gets himself 3rd place, only 3 points ahead of Tams Detailing, however. No Control team, although they've got the fastest drivers in the series, they're all in one category, therefore their points are very difficult to divide up. They can only manage 5th at the moment. Rally Updates in 6th and Simulation in 7th. So there's the championship standings coming into today. And the rally is live right now. That timer is a little bit out. It is a bit... it was activated a little bit late. I do apologise for that. But the drivers... Before today, some drivers are allowed to do what's called a private server. Now, what that means is drivers who cannot make it to this 4-hour slot today from 11 till 4 are allowed to do a separate server to do their times. Exactly the same stages, exactly the same conditions, everything's exactly the same, just the time is different. And that is stage 1's times at the moment. So Mika Salonen took an early lead in the rally with a 3:11 time. That's a very quick time on that stage, the Ori Spevsi stage. Michael Magambi, pro category driver, takes 2nd place in the rally, but not far behind him in 4th place and 2nd of the category is Nadav Yaron. So the pro category definitely stepping up to the plate. Marek Gleichner had a good stage start to the rally. He's there in 3rd. Joel Simpson in 5th. You'll hear more about him later. Jan Surtens in 6th. Paul Morris, the entertainer, in 7th. 8th is Alex Everett. 9th, Jonas Torsonen. And David Clark in 10th there. So we'll just find out if anyone has done stage 1 in the live server yet. We'll just get that updated and eventually put it on your screen to see if anyone has actually done it yet. Right, we've got a little bit of a problem with the server at the moment, so we're going to have to drop the stream and restart it. So can everyone rejoin us in about 5 minutes?